Hey guys, my name's ThropDead and I have been challenged to beat every game in my Steam library. From top to bottom, starting at the top is a game called Orbitalis. The reason this is at the top of my Steam library is because it's spelled with a 0 instead of an O at the start. This is a physics-based puzzle game, I suppose the best way of putting it would be. It is by a person called Alan Sagoni. And let's jump straight in here and let me show you what you have to do in it. I'll just go back to the very first level. The challenge of this game, it's a very simple idea. It's a very difficult game, but a very simple idea. The challenge of this game is to launch your probe from this triangle at a certain angle, a certain speed and at a certain time, in which to create the longest possible flight path. You simply have to last longer than it takes for that red circle to fill, as I've managed there. This level was completed in 7.1 seconds, although you can see the record in this level is 2014 minutes, so if you get a decent orbit you can be sat there quite some time. The game won't run in the background, so you can't just leave it on in the background. You have to actually, you can't alt tab, it will pause if you alt tab. So you actually have to sit there, you can't speed it up or anything either, so you do have to watch it for the entire time. It's not a bad game to leave on in the background, to be fair. It's kind of screensavery as you wait for your path to fill up the screen with the red flight path line. There are a few different mechanics in the game. Obviously most objects have a gravity field. Blue objects, however, push objects away, so like this triangle, push objects away. The objective for this level, instead of having a red circle fill up around the outside through over a certain period of time, it only fills up while your probe is within the blue triangle. And this is a very difficult level, as the blue triangle is pushing your object away, so it's a very difficult one to achieve your target on. Let's jump into another one. I'll show you a few different mechanics in this game. This is the level I got stuck on. The challenge of this game is, on this level, sorry, is to pass through every single one of these hexagons, which I'm not going to achieve there. The level does end if you hit an object or go out the screen. You can also manually end a level by pressing M. Or clicking if you've met your target. It is an early access game, I should point out, so it may not be feature complete. It feels very feature complete. It does feel like a well polished game. However, there might obviously be some changes before the game actually launches. This one has 6 probes, and if any of them crash, it's game over. So that one's gone out the screen, so it's game over. I didn't quite manage it. Yeah, I would recommend this game actually, even though it's early access. I would suggest taking a look at it. I think you know if you're going to like this sort of game before you play it. It's all done in one click, so it's very simple to learn, hard to master, I suppose, like a lot of decent games. There aren't too many bugs in it. I do notice after a while of being on a level, the music does stop. The music won't loop, so I don't know if that's a problem with my system or just in general with the game. Not doing very well at this. Let's jump back out here. There's about 50 levels altogether. However, if I go back to the menu, it's going to let me go back to the menu. And over here on the right is a daily level. Now these are different every day. And see 26th of January. So I don't know if they're randomly generated or if it's someone's actually designed them. That was absolutely rubbish. But they are different every day, so there is plenty of content for you there. I think the game could benefit from either a level editor or if these are randomly generated, maybe some sort of seeded random generation, so you can try different levels. It would make an indefinite amount of content for the game as well. That being said, it is only $4.99, available on Steam or the Humble Store. It's been in a few Humble bundles, so you may be able to pick it up cheaper if it goes on sale at some point, but for £5 there's a lot worse ways of spending your money. Let's just try this one again. Nope. As I say, it's I've put about 12 hours into the game. I mean, most of those were spent on a couple levels. I think if you knew what you were doing, you could finish the game in less than an hour. If you're a bit more competent than I am, but some of them are very unforgiving. But they are all doable. Yeah, I think that's all I need to say about the game. I'm going to be moving on to game number 2, which is a game called 7 Grand Steps. Step 1, What Ancients Begat. You can follow me over on Twitch, ThropDead, if you want to see me play it live, or you can subscribe here and wait for the next video to be uploaded. I've been ThropDead, and until next time, have a good day.